Minecraft. Falling off cliffs. I don't think so, although falling out of boats is a possibility. This is another episode of Exploration and Tactics with Brian, and this episode will be kind of all over the place. Let's go ahead and get started. Welcome back to Exploration and Tactics with Brian. And you may recognize this area where there were the crazy floating rails. I forget, can I walk across them? No. But yes, there they are. Someone actually showed that it is possible to use pistons to kind of reliably glitch some kind of like hovering rails that you can actually make a rail line with. So that's pretty cool. And in any case, the reason I am back here is I made a mistake last episode, which was the spider dungeon that we found. I left my ender chest in it, and so I was trying to look around and see if I could find the spider dungeon again, and I've been looking around a little bit and still haven't found it, and so I think I've done enough kind of like caving on screen of late, and so my plan is basically to just do a little montage. I'm going to do some more looking around and lighting up, and yeah, I'll just make it a montage or a fast forward or something, and then we'll move on to other things. Hey, I found a friend. I haven't seen many of these guys in this world. I should probably put a sign in here to remind me that this is a slime chunk if I'm looking for slime balls. But this will be an opportunity to get a few more that I might be able to use for creating some fire resistance potions along with blaze powder, since magma cubes are hard to find or come by. Hello. You were dead. Alright, still never found that spider dungeon. I think I'm going to have to give up on it and just go ahead and create some more... Oh, hello, I see you sneaking up over there. Create some more ender chests to have around. Alright, but I guess I'll head back upstairs. Alright, back home, I dug up a bit more iron and gold while I was on that fruitless expedition to refine that skeleton dungeon. We'll probably come across it again at some point. But at this point, I have put some blaze rods back in there, as well as the slime balls, so I'll have that back over at the main base, which is where I'm headed back to now. And thanks to someone, I forget, I think it might have been Sarah, who suggested I used to just have a hole in my roof over here so that I could open this, but that I could put a half slab or a stair above that in order to still have room to open the chest. But at this point, I will leave the rest of that cooking, and we are going to head back to the main base because I want to head back to the ice biome and do some exploration over there, and you'll see why in a moment. I've had more visitors over here at the main base lately, so I guess my feet don't smell. The villagers have come to visit me a whole lot more often of late. And I realize I do not have a potion stand over here, but that is something that we can easily remedy. A brewing stand, whatever it's called. And I'm really kind of running out of room over here, but I think I can do that, and it's not going to interfere with the enchanting table. I think I could still get level 30 on something. Yeah, alright. Great. And so now we have a brewing stand over here, and then the other thing I want to do is grab some ender pearls so I can make another ender eye and an ender chest. Actually, I guess I could go ahead and make two. Why not? We're on a roll. I'd mined up some obsidian earlier off camera. And so we can go like that and make two ender eyes. And now we have two extra ender chests, and so even if Brian gets clumsy and accidentally leaves one behind somewhere, I will have an extra. And yeah, then I'll have to decide, I don't know if I want to brew like fire resistance potions now to have one on me. I guess that would be a smart thing to do. And so, once again, potion brewing is not something I have done a ton of, but yes, I can make magma creams that way. And then magma creams is one of the key ingredients, except for I don't even have any kind of glass for glass bottles in here. Alright, let me get some inventory together. I'll be right back. Alright, brewed up some potions and made a jukebox. I've also done some work on Babby off camera, and so it goes a bit farther, and so we can check that out. But basically my idea was if I wanted to do some more caving, what I should do is I should do it over in the ice biome by the ice tray, because then it takes a while for the ice to kind of all freeze over, and so if I'm in those chunks, then that'll be something that I can do quicker. And I also, if I'm going to be going caving underground, sometimes you come back up and it's raining, and I don't enjoy the rain in Minecraft as precipitation, but I do enjoy the snow. I think the snow looks pretty cool. Whoa, 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 whoa! That has not happened to me before. Wow. Let's see. All right, this will be an interesting experiment. I don't know if there's a way to get back in at an arbitrary spot. And, of course, I don't have any dirt on me, but I do have gravel. Let's make sure we're not going to upset any of the blocks. If I get, like, a little bit above it, can I, like, set the boat down right on top? And then hop in. And now here's the real kicker. Can I actually steer it and get it started fast enough before I fall right back out? Yes! Yes! Okay. This is even a better system than I had originally realized. Yes, this could go far. And you travel reasonably quickly in a boat. I mean, we're kind of, just kind of sailing across the desert pretty fast over here. You can see one of the desert temples that I found in possibly even like the first episode when we restarted this new world, because our spawn point is kind of coming up right over here on the corner of these different biomes. And Babby goes just about to somewhere around here, and then I left some flowing water down because I thought I might be able to ride the boat down it safely. So I'm going to kind of slow down here and see if I can fall down into this, maybe. Yeah, I still went splat. Alright, but in any case, this brings us kind of right out here, and then I have a line of torches that goes the rest of the way. I need to eat some food so I can regain some health after that fall damage. That goes the rest of the way over to the ice tray, which is right through the trees over here, and I believe is currently in the process of kind of filling up and refreezing over. I actually have a fair bit of ice, and so I could extend Babby in a lot of different directions, but at the same time, I'm not over here very often, and so I just wanted to spend more time over here so I could collect more ice for any future projects. But we are over here, and yeah, I'm going to probably try to jump into a cave system or something, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. You might recognize this hole as the one that we fell in when we were originally building the ice tray. And so I know there's a cave system down here, and so I'm going to do some exploring. Once again, I'll probably cut this into a montage because it's not really what I wanted to be out here to do, but I wanted to spend some time around here without sleeping in a bed in order to get some weather, because I was just watching, I think it was one of Etho's videos earlier today, and it was snowing, and I was like, ooh, I haven't experienced the snow in Minecraft in a while, and I really like the snow. And so this will give me an opportunity to collect some resources, as well as possibly have a weather condition, so when I come back upstairs, we'll see some snow. So I will see you montaged or fast-forwarded or something. Alright, well I found a perilous dungeon. It is kind of hovering over a ravine, apparently, over here. But it looks like I can probably safely enter over here. Hello, zombie dungeon. Whoa! It is more perilously over the ravine than I had originally imagined. Wow! Alright. That is pretty awesome looking. A zombie might like spawn in my face and like knock me off if I'm not careful. There's a double chest here, despite the fact that it doesn't have a floor. So I think in the interest of safety, I need to go ahead and do that so that there is at least obsidian rather than lava down there. And I guess I will just stand here and take a peek at what is in the chest. And I got another saddle. That's good. I like saddles. But wow, I don't know that I've encountered a dungeon that was in quite this crazy a kind of configuration before. I need to mine up some of the moss stone. Oh, there goes a zombie. Why don't I go ahead and do that and that to help ensure zombies don't spawn. I'm going to need to be careful, but I need to mine up at least one piece of moss stone for the Hall of Structures. And so, yeah, I will do that carefully off camera. Alright, I actually managed to mine up 26 pieces of moss stone out of the floor in there. And yeah, I will organize some inventory and keep going. Still no snowfall, but it is the case that there's been enough time for the ice to all freeze over. And so we get to do this again, whee, which is tons of fun. And so I will do another collection. And there's an easy 2.5 stacks of ice. Awesome. Nope. Ah, darn it. Where did you come from? Ah, I failed to see this. Alright, I did another ice harvest, but I realized from all the caving I've been doing and mining up coal and killing some bad guys, I am up to level 28, and I have a bunch of stuff that I need to smelt, and so I'm going to go home and smelt my way up to level 30, and then enchant another pick. But first, I think, until I go ahead and finish this all the way, I think I'll just make like a little staircase up here, and we can ride Babby back. And so, one moment please. Alright, so we'll try this again. Basically, I gently place the boat down on top of one of the floating bits of water. I hop in the boat, and then I attempt to steer. It's a little bit dodgy right at the beginning, but once you get it going, everything is great. Oh, I really enjoyed this. This is going to be my favorite mode of transportation for quite a while, I expect. Alright, see you guys back at the base and we'll do some enchanting. Oh, and it just occurred to me, I've never come sailing back in this direction to see if I can kind of arrive back in the dock. I can't remember if this is at the same level or if it's a level lower. I think it's a level lower, and so I think I'm about to crash, and this is going to get ugly. But I guess we'll actually just go ahead and find out. Yep, kersplat. All right, so I may need to adjust the dock or try to do something else clever there so that we could dock back in. But yes, we're living and we're learning. Pretty cool. And since we're back at home, recall that we found the zombie dungeon over the ravine, and so I need to mark that in the count at the Hall of Structures. And yeah, someone said that in the source code it is indeed the case that it's 50, 25, 25, zombies, spiders, skeletons, and that is not at all my experience. Yeah, I was saying my experience seems more like 60, 30, 10, and so we really need to find what's happened to all these missing skeleton dungeons, if that's really the case. I'm going to be really curious, because even in my old world, I'm pretty sure that I rarely found skeleton dungeons. So over time, those numbers will hopefully come to respect what's actually the truth, as opposed to just kind of like the statistics of where we happen to get lucky so far. And in any case, I have some stuff smelting up, and so I will see you guys when we're ready to enchant. Uh-oh. Zombies attacking the village. Where are they? And where's my iron golem? Oh my gosh! I have heard of zombie hordes, but I've never actually encountered them in life. And I think these are they. Oh my gosh. Wow, that is a crazy number of zombies. Wow. Wow. And unfortunately, whatever villagers happen to live here are probably now dead. Hello, zombies. Wow. I usually sleep at night, and I was just passing away the time. Oh, here's some more zombies. Here's another one. Where did you come from? Oh, no! Oh, no! That's right. Don't touch my villager. Critical hits. I need to go get a new iron sword, apparently. And that door is kind of in the middle of a stage of breaking. And did I have inventory that I was able to pick up the other doors that are over here? I didn't notice if they popped into my inventory or not. Yes, they did. Let's go ahead and replace them. Wow. That is Crazy Town. Since I've been sleeping away all of the nights, I've been missing an exciting aspect of Minecraft that I didn't really realize before. Oh, and I have all the materials I need right here to go ahead and craft myself another iron sword. And do we see any more zombie hordes? I guess. Let's see, there's a little bit of darkness. I don't come around this edge of the village at night all that often to know if there's any places that I've left too dark. But yeah, I'm not sure where those zombies all spawned from. And that's a game mechanic that I didn't really know about. I wonder if it's just the case that... And what stage of the moon are we at? I don't know if it has to do with stages of the moon. But maybe in a village biome at night, zombies can spawn with much higher frequency or something. I'm going to have to go read about that, or I'm sure some of you will tell me in the comments. But that's so funny, because I've been living in this village for forever, but I've just been sleeping away all of the nights, and so I didn't know. Alright, well, it seems like things are relatively safe again, and I have enough doors around that I think the villagers will be breeding again in the morning if very many of them died. So, I will get back to it. Yeah, I killed off more zombies, and so now I'm even close. Actually, I might not need to make a cut, because after I clear out my furnaces, yes, I'm at level 30. So, let's grab an unenchanted diamond pick if we own one. We do not. So, let's grab 3 diamonds from wherever I keep the diamonds. There we go. Let's create a pick. And let's hope for another good workhorse pick, because that's what I really need right now. Just kind of like efficiency and unbreaking would be pretty ideal. If it happens to have fortune, I don't mind. And efficiency, unbreaking, and fortune. Terrific. Awesome. I might start using a fortune pick as kind of my day-to-day picks at this point, because I think I have a number of fortune picks. Let's see. That one's just efficiency. That one's efficiency and fortune. That one's just efficiency and unbreaking. I guess I'll use this next as my workhorse pick. And so this one is almost used up. And so, yeah, we'll use this one as my workhorse pick for the moment. Great. I have no idea. I was planning to do a bunch of montage editing or clips or something, and so I have no idea how long this episode is at this point, so I'm going to need to check on that before deciding what to do next. Alright, I decided there was more time for the episode. I am back in the wintry biome, doing some caving, and I hear what sounds like a lot of zombies. There are also water streams, and so it's possible that we don't hear a dungeon, and what we in fact hear is a bunch of monsters being pushed into streams, but since they are all zombie sounds, I do think it is likely that there is a zombie spawner somewhere around here. But I'm having trouble locating it. I think it's getting louder as I go down. So I'll do my kind of standard thing, which is to dig kind of like a staircase down about 4 paces. Ah, there was some cobblestone. There we go. Like, dig down about 4 directions, and then kind of, like, dig holes in a few different directions to kind of look around. And then if you don't find it, like, dig down another 4. And kind of do that repeatedly. Hello, zombies. But hooray! It is yet another zombie dungeon. This is one of the very rare, completely enclosed dungeons that does not intersect a cave system. I cannot remember the last time I found one of these, and I think I've only found very few of them. Ah! And I'm getting swarmed. Ooh, an iron sword. That is good. Let's make sure that this is sufficiently well lit. But great. Well, it's another day, another dungeon. And we get a couple saddles over there. And another bucket over there, and apparently I just got an iron sword and an iron helmet, which is Crazy Town. So I will pick up all of this and moss up the moss stone. Moss up. Mine up the moss stone. You know how it goes. And it occurs to me after mining up the moss stone, you guys need to stop me when I am potentially applying confirmation bias. I called this one of the very rare completely enclosed dungeons, but it's not necessarily the case that completely enclosed dungeons are very rare. It just might be that I never encounter them because they're not intersecting cave systems. And so I'm not sure if they're rare or not, but I rarely encounter them, I guess is the correct thing to say. And so, yes, I think we have kind of... Well, there's some redstone in here I'm going to mine up. In any case, I'll bring you guys back in as appropriate. Nope. And that is why you have to be very careful about how well you've lit up the dungeon, because apparently this spot right here is still dark enough for zombies to spawn. That hasn't happened to me in a while. And it just happened again. My bucket is empty. Oh wait, no it's not. It's actually full of water, and now it appears as full of water. But oh wait, no it's not. It's actually empty. And so fortunately you can kind of force the game to notice and kind of get things back on the right track, but that is really potentially dangerous, especially when I'm working around lava like this. Fix your game, Jeb. Well, you know the drill. Another zombie dungeon found. Another zombie dungeon counted. We are up to 9 at this point. And I didn't intend for this to really be a caving episode. I've been doing lots of off-camera work, but it seems like I think the caving is going to kind of dominate what's in the footage for this particular episode. Yes, but at the same time, this weekend I have gone and I have kind of hastily scribbled notes about a bunch of different ideas for what to do in exploration and tactics, as well as kind of other possible Minecraft series and things to put on camera. And this weekend I finally organized them into a file on the computer, so it'll be easy to kind of like keep track and update. Yes, and I have lots of ideas, and so I need to really start implementing some of them. In any case, I'm going to make another cut and see you guys when I see you. Neat, I forgot about that. You can jump out of the boat just before it hits the ground in order to avoid the fall damage. Ooh, got a little lag spike right there. That was crazy. Hooray! I finally came up from another caving mission and it's snowing! Which is exactly what I wanted to see. I like the snow. Oh, it's so silly, but it makes me so happy. I think it's very pretty. I like the fact that it's quiet. Well, apart from this cow. Cow, I think your time on this earth has ended. Hooray! Now it's quiet. I like the look of the ice biomes, with the snow and the ice, pretty colors. I like the fact that the snow is going to leave everything kind of like covered in a bit of white. I like the fact that cows are easy to kill when they start making noise and ruining the otherwise... Oh, there's the jungle over there. So I guess then... Yes, I think I just saw... Well, there's a lava pool. Where am I relative to the ice tray? I don't know my way around here all that well, but if the jungle is over there, then I think the desert and the ice tray must be back over here. I've just been caving around underground and dug a staircase back up, so I'm not sure exactly where I am. Why don't I take a moment to find myself, and I will see you guys in a minute. Hooray! I found my way back to the ice tray, and now I'm chopping down some trees with an efficiency shovel. Quiet you. In order to have some more of this dark, is this redwood? I forget what it's called. That I don't know that I own very much of. And just to enjoy the falling snow. What is it called? Spruce wood. Spruce. I didn't realize that's what spruce is. Alright, these are spruce trees. Hello, spruce trees. You fall very easily to this shovel. How crazy. Yeah, efficiency shovels are like the best tools in the world. I highly recommend them. And the snow is falling and covering the ground. Huzzah, huzzah. Alright, honestly, I don't know that we've done a whole lot in this episode. Oh, the ice is frozen over again. I could harvest that again if I wanted to. But at the same time, yeah, I think we probably have enough footage. Yeah, I did some other stuff this weekend that kind of kept me busy, and so haven't done quite as much Minecraft exploration and tactics as I would have liked, but I hope you enjoyed the episode. I hope some of you enjoy the snow nearly as much as I do, but just kind of walking through this and like looking up at the sky, like it just makes me happy. It's so relaxing and pretty, and I know it's just silly, you know, pixels, but I like it. Brian, like, happy, happy, happy. Hope you guys are having a great day. I will see you guys again soon. Bye-bye.